Just like confirming what I explained in the previous video, because I had to run an explanation because the time was running. So here there are two steps are to be done. First, we have to calculate the magnitude of the resultant force, as I said before, when we also applied the projection method. But I said that this is not enough to calculate the magnitude of the resultant force. We have to determine the angle between the resultant force and x-axis. That's why in this step here, I call the angle beta between FR and x-axis, and then I calculated sine beta, making use of the magnitude of the resultant force that I got before by applying law of cosine, in order to find the magnitude of or the measure of angle beta and to complete my answer. So that's the point here. And we solved here an equation of 1 unknown, which is sine beta, by doing cross multiplications, and then sine beta is 0.584, then beta is shift sine this value, and you get it on the calculator 35.8 degrees. Now concerning the triangle method here, the triangle method just similar to the parallelogram one, but let's see it. It is actually as follows. We have two force vectors, F2 and F1. Instead of having them like represented on the same point, we're going to represent them in a way that they are consecutive. What do I mean by that? Yani, starting from F1 vector, I'm going to translate F2 vector to start from the top of F1, like F1 vector remained in its place, then we translated. When I say translate, draw another one collinear to F2, but starting from the top of the F1 vector. So we have F1 vector plus F2 vector, like consecutive. This is equal to the FR vector, which is the third side of this triangle. And in order to now find again the magnitude of FR and the angle between FR and the x-axis, we can simply apply law of cosine and law of sine. So by applying law of cosine in the first step, we can find the magnitude of FR, and in the second step, by applying law of sine, we can find the angle between FR and the x-axis. Okay, so that's it. Hope everything is clear.